risky decision. Yet Futerman had confidence in his client.
I told her, just tell the truth and be yourself. Don't be fake. Don't put fake tears. And if you are yourself and you do tell the truth, you can't go wrong.
So Kara took the stand and tried to explain why there were differences in the way she told her story. She also explained to the jury that she was smiling in those photos taken 2 days after she shot JJ because her friend asked her to smile. Then came the bombshell.
He left a suicide note.
When did he write that note?
I don't know when he wrote it.
Attorney Futerman said he made the discovery after going through more than 300 pieces of evidence.
And I bursted out crying because I thought his last words to me were, I'm going to kill you, and you're a whore. And his last words were sad.
The letter read, I love you more than I've loved anything or anyone in my entire life. I wish with all my soul that you felt the same way. Please take care of Megan. I'm sorry I failed you because I really did love you.
Was that a suicide note?
Oh, I think so.
That's a matter of opinion.
I think when you say, take care of my daughter, I did love you, take care of Megan, all the other insecurities in that note. The point of that note to me was there's another side of JJ that a lot of people didn't know. And there were some real issues there.
But the idea that was a suicide note? Ludicrous, said the prosecution. Could have been written years earlier, probably was. After all, why would he ask Kara to take care of Megan? She was an adult living on her own when JJ was killed. And JJ was over the moon with his new life, with a new woman. So those expressions of love, highly unlikely at the time of his death. Anyway, with that it was over. Kara had done all she could to make her case. What was it like when that jury went out?
I knew it was in God's hands. There was nothing I could do. Now, my attorney looked like somebody punched him in the gut, but I was just in eerie calm.
Megan was anything but calm as the jury deliberated.
It was nerve-wracking. I was like wondering what they were talking about.
Ron Fowler was foreman of the jury. Amy Petrilla was the one and only woman. How did the prosecution want you to see her and her character?
You know, manipulated and a cold-blooded killer.
Would you agree with that?
Well, yeah, I guess maybe not quite to that degree.
But was she?
You know, she's a teacher, she's never been in trouble before.
But as he listened to testimony, Ron found Kara's actions odd.
She'd never cried when she was on the phone with a stepdaughter. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to shoot him. So that really bothered me through the case.
They were less bothered, mind you, by the way Kara's story of what happened kept changing.
The testimonies from some of the experts says that's not unusual.
Victims of assaults, physical assaults or sexual assaults, act different than people who are contemplating murder.
Score one for the defense in a series, otherwise, of strikeouts. Its portrayal of JJ as an opiate-addicted drunk, for one.
When they tried to paint him as being this, you know, drunk, on drugs and irrational, I didn't put a lot of basis to that.
I always figure if someone is able to keep a job for 10 years, they're doing something right.
Then, Lucinda the lip reader, who said she didn't see evidence the deputy read Kara her Miranda rights in the cruiser. The defense called the deputy a liar. Remember that?
I think the defense was trying to do whatever they could to create doubt. That's their job.
Sure.
I didn't think it added much to, you know, the evidence that we were looking at.
I didn't believe that the policeman did read the rights based upon his testimony, but later they did when they really continued to ask questions, then they read the Miranda rights.
Another defense strikeout. The suicide note, if that's what it was, didn't add much for them either.
I think just for me it spoke to his state of mind.
Did it seem like a
at some
suicide
point.
note to you, or was it more...
I read it several times. There's different meanings that you could put to it.
I just didn't think that it had a basis for what happened that night.
Finally, Kara's risky decision to testify. Did it pay off?
I was surprised that she testified, but it didn't really alter my thought process before or after.
So, they gathered in the jury room. 5 men, 1 woman. 2 weeks worth of evidence and testimony to review and debate. And then they had to decide who to believe and what mattered and what the evidence proved.
It's a horrendous waiting moment.
And it wasn't very many moments. The jury decided in just 90 minutes.
That usually means guilty in that short period of time.
So your spirits rose?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I asked my attorney what that meant, and he said, you can't tell what a jury's gonna do.
When they came back very quickly, I was petrified.
Coming up, the jury speaks.
There was stone silence, and all you heard was from everyone.
Everyone.
When Dateline continues.